Have you ever wondered what's included in Adobe Creative Cloud Subscription? Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly that in this video, so let's get started. Alright, I'll open the Creative Cloud application. And this is the home screen. At the top, I have the app shortcuts. I can click here to add or remove a shortcut. I can also hide or show all the shortcuts. Then I have some suggested options of different Adobe products. Next, I have my Recent Files tab. Then I have a tab for Adobe Express features and a separate tab for Adobe Firefly features. They may change these tabs to some other features in the future as they keep on updating the app. From the left menu, I'll go to the apps. Currently, we are on the desktop tab, and these are the softwares which are installed on my machine right now. If I scroll down, I can find all the other Adobe softwares which are available in the subscription. Now if I go to the mobile tab, then it's going to show me the softwares that can also be used on a mobile phone. If I go to the web tab, then these are the applications that can be used on a web browser. Adobe Firefly, Adobe Express, and 𝗟𝗓𝗟𝗧𝗜𝗡𝗚 are the most popular in this category. Next is the Updates tab, and here it shows the available updates for the softwares which are installed on my machine right now. I can click here to update it now or later. I can access and manage all the available apps from these two tabs, but they have also divided these apps into different categories. In the photo category, first it shows the main softwares used for photos, and then it shows other related apps and features. Next is the graphic design, and it includes Illustrator, Photoshop, and InDesign. Keep in mind that you need an active subscription to use the advanced AI features like generative fill in Photoshop, generative recolor, and generating vectors in Illustrator. And then it shows some other related features. Next is the video category. We have Adobe Express and Premiere Pro. In addition to these, we have After Effects, which is used for motion graphics. Adobe Audition is used for audio recording and editing. It also has Character Animator and Media Encoder. Then it shows some other related features. Next is the illustration category. It contains the Adobe softwares used for illustrations, and then it shows the related features. Next is 3D and AR category. Adobe has their own 3D software called Substance 3D, and they have its different versions. They also own a web-based tool called 𝗟𝗟𝗟𝗡𝗟, which is very helpful. Next is Acrobat and PDF. The main software in this category is Adobe Acrobat, which is a very powerful software. I'm also thinking of creating a full course on Adobe Acrobat. Let me know in the comments if you want that. Then we have the beta apps, and it contains all the available beta versions that you can try. Keep in mind that these beta versions will not replace your original application, but it will be installed as a separate software so you can try the new features and updates. Moving on, we have the pre-release versions. It includes versions which are about to be launched soon, but you can use them before the official release. Next, we have the Manage Fonts tab, and it contains all the fonts ready to be installed. If I click on any font, you can see the preview here. If I click this one, it will show its preview. I can click here to install the font family. Next is the Installed Fonts tab, and it contains all the installed fonts. I can click here and remove a font if I want. The removed fonts can be found here. Keep in mind that these are not all the Adobe fonts. If you want to explore all the Adobe fonts, then click here to open the website. Here you can see all the available fonts in the Adobe subscription, and they are more than 200 pages, which is huge. If you want to install a font from here, then first you need to add it to the Creative Cloud app. Let's try adding this font named Bookmania. Click on this button, and it's added to the app. Now if I go to the Creative Cloud application, you can see it added here. After that, you can click here to install the font family. There's another option which is custom fonts. So if you have a custom font or brand font, you can add that as well. Alright, next is the Adobe Stock, and it's taken us to the Adobe Stock website. They've got photos, videos, music, templates, and more. But keep in mind that these are not included in the Adobe subscription plan, so you'll have to buy it separately. Next, you have the tutorials, and you don't actually need a subscription to access it because they are free for everyone. You can select if you want to see tutorials of a particular software. You have access to a lot of tutorials and helpful content. Let's check this tutorial. You'll need a subscription to view the tutorial inside the software, but that's not necessary. They also provide the sample files for you to practice. Click here and the tutorial is started. Next is the portfolio, and you can create your live portfolio page. You can select a theme, upload your content, and do the styling as you want. Once done, click here to publish the site. And you can create up to 5 websites. Next item is Behance, which is a website to showcase your artwork and portfolio. anyone can use Behance without Creative Cloud Subscription. But this feature called Subscriber Area is only available in Adobe Subscription. You can create a paid subscription for your audience and start making money with it, and the active Adobe users get 100% of their subscription revenue. Finally, we have the support community, which is free for everyone. Anyone can use it without the subscription. You can find solutions here, discuss something, share knowledge, or seek help. They have almost 36 million members and 900,000 conversations so far. Alright, we've covered the apps menu. Next is the files, and it contains my recent project files. If someone shares a file, it appears here. Then I have my library items and the deleted items. The deleted files can be restored within 30 days. After that, they are deleted permanently. Next is the Discover tab, and here you get articles, live streams, and podcasts to learn more. You can use these categories to filter stuff or check the content for a specific software. Next is Stock and Market. First tab here is fonts, and basically these are the Adobe fonts which I covered earlier in the video. You can use these filters to narrow down the search results. After that, click on Add Family, and it will be added to the Creative Cloud app. You can also view the recommended and font packs. Next is the plugins, and here you get a lot of very helpful plugins. They are free and premium plugins. You can view them all from here. And use these filters to find a specific plugin. If you only want to see the free plugins, click here, then select your required software. And there it is, all free Photoshop plugins. Next you have the libraries. These are also included in the subscription and very helpful to speed up your workflow. Let's try adding this web gradients. And it's added. I can either click here to view this library, or go to the files, navigate to your libraries, and here I can find it. It contains all the different types of gradients. We've covered the Stock and Market. Next we have the Quick Actions, which are designed for small quick tasks. And these are basically Adobe Express features, but you can also use these inside Creative Cloud app now. If you want to remove a background from an image, simply upload your image here and the background will be removed. If you want to resize an image or resize your video, simply upload it here and get the job done. They have also categorized these quick actions. If you only want to see video quick actions, click here. Select your required quick action and that's it. You have a category for PDF and documents. You can convert files. You can also view all quick actions in one place. These are all Adobe Express features, which is a great platform. If you want to learn more about this, then I have a complete free course on Adobe Express. You can find the link in the description. I'm sure you'll love it. Alright, if I click this hamburger icon and go to the preferences, you get some settings here. You can see the storage overview and some launch settings. In the apps, you can choose if you want to auto-update all the apps. You can choose the default installation location. Next, you have the sync-in settings. You have the notification settings. In the Services tab, you can disable Adobe fonts if you want. In the Appearance, you can choose the theme color of the Creative Cloud app. Then you have the Home tab, which contains the shortcut settings that I covered in the very beginning of the video. That's it for the preferences. You can also view your notifications inside the app and filter the notifications to a particular software if you want. So that's the inside of a Creative Cloud subscription. It's definitely worth it for the value it provides. If this video was helpful, then please give it a like and subscribe. Your support is much appreciated. In the next video, I'll explain all the Adobe Suite applications and what they're used for. You can find the video link on the screen right now. I'll see you there. Take care.